Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Juice Baseball channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Cincinnati Reds rebuild here on MLB The Show 22. In the last episode, we had the minor league showcase, the final one of the series, and then we simulated the rest of the month of June for the big league club. We finished that month 58-35, 4.5 games up on the Cubs for first place in the division. But at the end of that episode, I laid out a few questions. What are we going to do at the trade deadline? Because as you can see, we're performing pretty well. I mean, we've got 3 all-star starters, so I think we're performing pretty well. We've lost 3 games so far in the month, won 4. I don't know if we're going to have anybody in the home run derby. I haven't really checked. League leaders in home runs. Juan Soto is in contention. He might make it. We might have somebody in the All-Star or in the home run derby. That'd be pretty fun. But the big question on everybody's mind, what are we going to do with Hunter Green and Quinn Priester? Do we move on from them at the deadline? I mean, Quinn Priester is the defending Cy Young winner. That would be insane to move on from him, wouldn't it? It'd be absolutely insane, but we're all in. We are trying to win a World Series in this final season, and if he's not performing the way that he needs to perform in the postseason, then we can't trust him. How can we trust a guy who is 7-8 with a 4.68 ERA, or a guy who is 9-4 with a 5.40 ERA? Like, can we trust those guys when it matters the most? We couldn't last year. So what are we gonna do? I don't know. We're going to have to figure that out. I don't even know who's really having that good of a year this year, and who's cheap enough to move to be the pitcher that we go after. I have no earthly idea of who that could be. It could be a guy like Kyle Harrison. So we could make this move. That could be interesting. That could certainly help us out. It probably won't be anybody on that team. What about Jackson Joe, if I could actually move it over? Not really feeling it there. Ooh, Bobby Miller. Okay, now we're talking. Now we are speaking the same language. Bobby Miller could be the guy. I mean, he's had consistent years for the past 3, or for the past 2 now, and then he jumps up to an 11-4 record. Bobby Miller is on the table. Bobby Miller is certainly on that table. Blake Walston, probably not. You're injured, but you could certainly be an option, but he's been injured for a while, it looks like. Daniel Espino. Jack Leiter, the all-star starter this year. Casey Mize, how's he doing in Chicago? He's 7-4 with a 3.02 ERA. Yeah, I'd like to have Casey Mize on the team, but unfortunately, he signed somewhere else. Kate Cavalli's having a bad year. Trevor Rogers is having a bad year. Andrew Painter's not doing that great. No, come on, guys. Where's all the good pitchers at? Where's all the pitchers with good seasons? I'm not asking for too much, am I? Chris Paddock, is he having a good year? He's having a decent year. Spencer Howard, no. Brock Porter, hardly know her. George Kirby's injured, but he wasn't having that good of a year before. Gunnar Hoglund, no. Reed Detmers, Sam Bachman. Man, where's all the pitchers that are like having really good records and good ERAs and stuff? What's going on here? Tyler Mahle? I want pitchers that are having good seasons. I don't want to have pitchers that are sucking it up. There's Logan Allen. I bet his value's in the tank. Yeah, look at the value that we could get back for him. Good God, he's having a bad season. He is having a very bad year. Michael Kopech, he's 8-2, and he went 20-5 last year. Okay, now we're talking serious business right here. Michael Kopech has had a really good year last year and is having another really good year this year. That could be a potential guy for us. So we're looking at 2 potential pitchers that we can make a move on. It could be Michael Kopech. I think that's how you pronounce his name. And where was the other dude? Bobby Miller. Yeah, okay. I think those are going to be the 2 trades that we do, but we're not going to do them right now. We're going to wait until we get closer to the deadline just to kind of figure everything out again. So let's simulate these games against the Cardinals, jump into the home run derby, and see what we got moving on. So play the home run derby. Do we have anybody involved? We do. Juan Soto makes it. So it's Austin Riley, O'Neal Cruz, Spencer Torkelson, Aaron Judge, Luis Matos, Juan Soto, Willy Adames, and Austin Meadows. Good lineup. Very, very good lineup. But we get to control Juan Soto. Let's see if we can go win one.
Welcome to the Home Run Derby. 8 hitters will battle head-to-head in a single elimination bracket. In each round, the contestants will be given 4 minutes to hit as many home runs as possible. If a contestant hits 2 home runs 440 feet or further, they will earn an additional 30 seconds of bonus time. Whoever hits the most home runs will advance to the next round until one man is crowned.
All right, we will skip around until we see our name up there. Austin Meadows hits 14 as the 8th seed, going up against Austin Riley, playing for the Royals now. And he moves on with 15. Good for Riley. He's a Chicago Cougar legend, if you go watch that series on the main channel. 10 for Luis Matos. Maybe he shouldn't have been in there in the first place. Going up against Aaron Judge, a veteran. And he hits 11. That's all he needed to do. And now we are starting. I don't like starting. I'd rather hit seconds so that we have a goal. We know what we need to hit. But I'm not very good at hitting home runs with Juan Soto because they tend to go foul. I don't know why they tend to go foul. Felt perfect. They tend to go foul. I don't really want them to, but we'll see. Maybe if I have... Ooh, okay. Now we're starting to get some better timing on these pitches, and they're not going foul. Maybe it's just my bad timing that's the issue. Is that going to get out? That might. It does. 418. We have yet to hit a 440, but we're working on it. We're taking on Torkelson in the round. He's our opponent. But that one also foul. Where are we at? Are we in Brewers? Yeah, American Family Field. The Brewers Field. I don't think I've ever had a home run derby in the Brewers Field. But we're wasting a bunch of time here with a bunch of non-home runs. And especially ones that are not 440. We're going to need that bonus time if we're going to want to have any chance of moving on to the second round. Because we all know that Spencer can torque it. We're also going to have to use that timeout here pretty soon. 416. If we can rack off a couple in a row, get back in a groove. There we go. That's 425. We're out of energy now, but I'm going to keep swinging until the minute mark. That was 430. 443. There we go. That's one of them. We need another one in that area. 374. We'll use the timeout. Okay, now we're getting it. 427. That one's not. That's too high. 14 home runs. We're getting close to the guys that were hitting them earlier in the rounds. I don't think anybody had over 16. Now maybe that's because Aaron Judge could have had 16, but he stopped because he didn't need to. We're going to have one more swing. Can it be 17? Yes, it can. 436. We didn't get the bonus round, but we hit 17. That's pretty good. How will Spencer Torkelson do? We will find out. He hits one right off the bat. That's not a good sign. Okay, Spencer Torkelson's 2 for 2, and he already has one of the 440s. He's 3 for 3. We might have met our match. We might have met our match, but he's slipping. He's slipping here. Slip. That one's not going. He hasn't hit one in a couple seconds here. Torkelson, are you fumbling? We had a little bit of a slip up too, so it's no biggie. That's 428. As long as he doesn't hit another 440 and get that bonus time, then we should be pretty good. But that was close to bonus time. He's got 5 already with about 2.5 minutes to go. 6. Oh, he didn't even swing at that one. He's being picky. Is that one over? No, it's not. He is 11 away from tying with 2 minutes to go. 10 away. Ooh. He swung and missed on that one. That's crazy. There's number 8. He's got the bonus time, though, so he will have 30 seconds. That is not good. That is not go. He needs to be under 10. He won't be. I was going to say he needs to be under 10 by under a minute. He will have 11. He's 6 away, and he's got bonus time. I think we might be going out here in the first round. A minute to go, but remember, he's got 30 seconds extra, so tack on another 30 seconds. He's got 11. He's got 12. He is 5 away from tying, 6 away from winning. 13. He's got 30 seconds. 14. He's 3 away. 15 seconds, but he's got 30 extra. 15. 2 away. He's 1 final swing. He missed. He will get 1 more because he swung and missed. That one goes foul. He's got 30 seconds to hit 3. Oh, you can't be picky. You can't be picky, Torque. Is that one gone? No, it's not. He's got 18 seconds to hit 3. We might have survived. Spencer Torkelson choking in the end. Oh my God, final one. We did it. We survived the first round. I cannot believe it. Spencer Torkelson sold. You should have beat us. He should have beat us, no doubt about it. But we move on. Willy Adames is up next. He hits, how many? He hit 19. Okay. What about O'Neal Cruz? O'Neal Cruz hits 18. Adames moves on. And now we got Aaron Judge and Austin Riley over on the other side of the bracket. Judge hits 17. How many will Austin Riley hit? He's got to hit 18. And he doesn't. Only 15. So Aaron Judge makes it to the finals. And Willy Adames will go up first. He hits 21. Oh no. We have to hit 22 in 4 minutes to go to the finals. Will that happen? Probably not, since I started with 2 straight foul balls. There we go. That's a good start. Getting one off the rip. There we go. Back to back. You love to see it. And that's 442. So we've already got one of the... Oh, there we go. We got bonus time right off the bat. That was super quick. You love to see it. We're looking pretty spicy right now. And we're in a little bit of a groove here. We got to stay in that groove for basically the entire time, or we're not going to pass 22. Or 21, I should say. But we know that we've got the bonus time, and I'm hitting some perfects right now. I'm feeling good right now. 7 of them. If I can get to 10 before the 2 minutes, before it goes past 2 minutes, I'll feel pretty confident that we can make this happen. There we go. We did it too. 446. Give me extra bonus time. Is that going to get fair? No, it's not. But we have 10. We are running low on stamina. Come on, Juan. There we go. That's another good one. That's 442. I need 60 seconds of bonus time. I mean, I've hit 440 2 more times. Ooh, that one's gone. We got a minute and 18 to hit some big boys. Oh, that was a line drive. Is that one gone? That one is not gone. We can't be wasting time. We got a minute. That's 447. That one just barely gone. 15 of them things. That's dead center. Oh, not dead center, but it was center field. That one's to right field. Gone. Second deck. That one's gone as well. We got 18, and we got 30 seconds extra. This could be doable. 401. Oh, that one's gone. That's perfect. 435. That one's gone as well. As time expires, 398. But the bonus time to win it. Juan Soto to move to the finals. There it is. 22. That bonus time we didn't really need because we tied him anyway. So we would have went to a swing off. And we go into the finals to take on Aaron Judge. And we have to go right back and do it again. In the finals, we lead off. Come on, Juan. This is the redemption season. Let's take home a home run derby title as well. Have we won a home run derby in this series? I'm going to say no, but I don't remember. I'm not too sure if we have. I'm sneaking those past the foul pole in right field. But we are looking pretty spicy for a nice final round here. If we can get into the high teens, preferably into the 20s even, then I don't think Aaron Judge will have what it takes. I still can't believe we got out of the first round, if we're being totally honest. I thought Torkelson was going to beat us there, but he sold. He absolutely crumbled at the end. Basically, the last like minute and a half, including bonus time, he did not do anything. But we're sitting on 13 with a little over a minute 50 to go. I'm feeling pretty good. We still got our timeout, which we might need to use because we're wasting a little bit of time here. Although, no, we're not. We're getting some good home runs here. I'll probably use it when it drops underneath a minute, like I did in the first round. Is that one gone? That's a line drive. Nope. Probably the final swing before the minute, and there it is. So we use the timeout. We've got 17. We're looking really good. We are looking really good. We still got 30 seconds extra, too. We are on 19. This is exactly where I wanted to be. 20 of them things. That's not going to be 21. That's okay. Oh, that's another one. That's 21. That's 22. Final swing of regular time. 407. There's the bonus time. We don't really even need it at this point. We've got 23. But adding any extra home runs against Aaron Judge is always a good thing. We're probably going to get at least another swing after this. Maybe two, depending on how quick the ball goes. That one's over. One final swing in the championship for 26. Didn't get it, but 25 is a respectable number, especially after just hitting 22 in the round previous. So we will see what Aaron Judge has got. Does he have 26 more home runs in him? I sure hope not. I really hope he doesn't have 26 home runs in him. That's going to be an impressive feat, especially for a veteran like Aaron Judge. It's possible. It's very possible. He's got 2. Come on, Judge. You don't want to do this. You don't want to take home. You don't need it. You've got home run derbies at home. You don't need another one. Let Juan Soto have this. That's 4. He's under 3 minutes now. You're a veteran. You've got tons of money. You've got a home run derby already. You don't need this one. He's 20 away from tying. It's a crazy thing to say, especially with 2:34 to go. There's number 6. There's number 7. All right, he's got one of the 2 440s. He just got bonus time, so whatever happens, he will have 30 seconds extra. He's got 9. He's kind of on pace with what we were doing here. He's a little bit behind our pace, but he's right there with it. He's not too far behind. He's got 11, a minute 30 to go. Come on, Judge. You don't want to do this. You don't want to win. We are under a minute now, and he's got 12. I don't think he's going to do it. He just doesn't have enough time. He'd have to go every single one from here on out. Has to be gone for him to even have a chance. Which, knowing Aaron Judge is a possibility, he's got 30 seconds plus the bonus. He needs 10 to tie, 11 to win. I don't think he's got enough in the tank. I think we're going to do it, boys. 16. Here comes the final swing of regular time. It's 17. He's got 30 seconds. Can he do it? There's 18. There's 19. I don't think he's got enough time. He hits 20. He's got to hit 5 in 4 seconds. He can't do it. 21. Juan Soto will win the home run derby. Unbelievable. After probably shouldn't even have really been moving on past the first round because Spencer Torkelson really should have beat us. We ended up clutching it against Willy Adames and then dominating against Aaron Judge. Unbelievable. And Juan Soto will take home the championship. I just hit restart. I don't like you. I just hit restart. I'm the worst person in the world. We all know the true winner. I got knocked out in the first round. Of course I did. Don't worry about that. We all know the true winner of the home run derby. It was Juan Soto. I did not mean to hit restart there. I hate that. All right, so we know that Juan Soto won the home run derby. Now we've got all-star festivities. I know that we have some hitters, but do we have any pitchers that made the All-Star game? Maybe. Scooble makes it. Casey Mize makes it. Former Cincinnati Red. Jack Little, Emmanuel Clase is the only man on the pitching staff to make it for the Reds. Okay, so we will pitch with him when it comes time. But as for hitters, we've got Julio Rodriguez, we've got Juan Soto, and we've got Adley Rutschman as starters. Do we have anybody on the bench? We have Alek Thomas on the bench. Look at that. Alek Thomas with a fantastic season makes the All-Star game. Good for him. So we've got 4 hitters and a pitcher in Emmanuel Clase. Look at the boys. We're dominating. Let's go play.
Gotta love the All-Star festivities. Always a great show. We'll be back to get this thing started after this. Live from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, MLB The Show brings you the MLB All-Star Game. It's the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. Singing. All right, ready to get underway.
All right, so we will not pitch with anybody other than our guys. So we'll simulate this half inning, and we will jump in and hit with Julio Rodriguez, hitting .294 on the season, going up against Brian Bello. Brian Bello? I don't know how to pronounce your name. I apologize. But Julio Rodriguez will send that to right field. It is caught by Kyle Tucker. Hardly know her. Cronenworth is up. We will skip past him. And it is Juan Soto's time. The home run derby champion. On a 3-1 count with a runner at second. I'm going to just let this go. Oh, okay. So we're calling it like that, ump. I see how it is. I could have very easily swung at that, but I thought you were going to respect me. Instead, you disrespect me, and instead, you let Juan Soto get an RBI single. So thank you. I appreciate that. Juan Soto on the board. That's what I'm talking about, baby. And now we got Willy Adames, so we will skip. 1 run scored by the American Leaguers. Ooh, home run for O'Neal Cruz. And now it's time for Adley Rutschman. Come on, Adley. I want to see a big-time swing. I want to see a single. And that's not what I'm going to be seeing. I'm going to be seeing a ground out to a shortstop. Okay. All right. Radio Ranger Joe. Luis Matos is up. Swing, and that is the end. Another run scored by the American League. So they tie it 2-2. Julio's up for his second at-bat, and they bring in Shane Beebs. The Beebs is in. Okay. Possibly a future Red. No, he makes too much money. We don't have the cap space to bring in Shane Bieber. I wish that we did. He could help us. Julio Rodriguez will fumble his second at-bat, and that'll be a pop out to shallow right field. The second baseman goes and gets it. Cronenworth is up, but we will just skip right past him. And now it's Juan Soto. He's got an RBI single already. Can he hit a home run? Prove why he is the defending home run derby champion. Nope, he will ground out to first base. It's okay. It's okay. Not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. Because you know why? We're going to move on. Pitching change. Jack Leiter's done. We will bring in Casey Mize. And he allows 2 runs. Good job, Casey. Good job. Devers is up. Ooh, little rally. Pete Alonso's up. Strikeout. Now we got Adley Rutschman. We got 2 outs. Runners on the corners. Come on, Adley. This is what you live for. This is why we play the game. Adley Rutschman to left field. It's an out. And that is the end of the inning. Okay. All right. I see how it is. So now we will take out Casey Mize, and we will bring in Scooble. Simulate the inning. We got Matos. And now we will start pinch hitting the boys. So who is going to come in for Julio? It will be a lot of center fielders. It'll be, you know what? Cody Bellinger can come in and play left field. Strikeout. Cronenworth, you can get pinch hit for Ketel Marte. Strikeout. Juan Soto can get pinch hit for Mookie. That's a ground out. So now it's Scooble's done. So we'll bring in Sixto Sanchez. And we will pinch hit Willy Adames for Valdez. Yordi's Valdez. He pops out. Rafael Devers for Kevin Smith. Single. We've got Oneil Cruz. Who needs to be in that's probably not going to get in? Either a catcher or a center fielder. Probably Sanchez. Let's pinch hit Kybert Ruiz. So he will come in and pinch hit, or DH. Then the first baseman will be Nick Prado. He gets a single. Adley Rushman will come out for Diego Cartaya. 3-run home run for Diego Cartaya. Okay, we're back in this game. And a pinch hit situation. Alec Thomas will come in, and that's where we will jump in. Who's this old man? Andrew Chafin? All right, Alec Thomas. He's been a stud for us during the regular season. Can he continue that in the All-Star game? Not on that, I bet. That's the end of the inning. But hey, we got a three-run home run from Diego Cartaya. I will take that all day, twice on Mondays. Sixto Sanchez is done, and it is time for Ryan Weathers. So now we just swing and swing and swing. And then we will bring in Sir Anthony Dominguez. Ooh, they tied it up. What's going to happen? Kevin Smith with a double. Fly out, but he moves to third. And the run scored. Nick Prado delivers. And a 3-run home run. Alec Thomas. Oh, I skipped it. No, I forgot. Alec Thomas with a huge 3-run home run, though. We know it was him. And now Emmanuel Clase will come in to finish the job. I can't believe I skipped it. But I'm glad that he got the home run. One of our dudes winning the game for us. And now it's 2-2 to Colson Montgomery, trying to get him with back-to-back fastballs. He doesn't fall for it, but it's a fumble at first. Nick Prado couldn't handle the low throw. And it's a runner on first. An error. Not good. In the All-Star game? Anthony Volpe, but that's a double play. Make up for it, Kevin Smith. Marte to Prado. Game over. National League wins 9-5 thanks to Alec Thomas's 3-run home run. You love to see it. A Cincinnati Red wins the All-Star game. You love it. Absolutely love it. So Juan Soto had an RBI. Alec Thomas had 3 RBIs. So 4 of the 9 runs scored in this game came from Cincinnati Red players. And then obviously Clase comes in to finish the job. I will take that all day. Absolutely all day. And now we've got to focus on the team. What are we going to do? What moves are we going to make? I think we need to make 3 moves in total. Royce Lewis gets moved for Nick Prado. Nick Prado, the All-Star, gets traded to the Twins. Wow, that's crazy. Colton Cowser gets moved from the Brewers to the A's. That's good. I hate Colton Cowser. I'm glad he's gone. And we lose to the Cardinals. Okay, we're going to have to make some moves. We got swept by the Cardinals. We got to make something happen here. We got to make something happen. Nico Horner is on the trade block. What's his contract looking like? He's making some big-time money. There's some big-name players on the trade block. Wow. Okay. Do we need a shortstop? We've got Ronnie Mauricio. Nico Horner's not really much better. We don't need that. Let's just stick to our plan. Quinn Priester for, who was the guy that we were looking at? I forget his name now. It was, who was it? Oh no, I gotta remember it. It wasn't anybody here. It wasn't you. Scooble, no. Who was it? Oh no, I remember the other guy. but I don't remember the first guy that we talked, or the second guy that we talked about that we were going to make the move with. He was a little bit more expensive. Who was it? It was Michael Kopech. That's right. He's 8-3 with a 3.82 ERA. I think this is going to have to be the deal. The White Sox would end up getting our Cy Young pitcher. I think we're going to have to make 3 trades in total. Ray Valencia will get the job done. So we will send Ray Valencia to the White Sox. Okay. We made a huge trade, bringing in Michael Kopech, who's having a really good year and had a really good year last year. Hunter Green is also probably out the door. Now we got to find the other guy that we were looking at. Was it Brock? It wasn't Brock Porter. Who was it? Oh no. Let me find him here. Let me find him. Where are you at? What was your name again? It was Bobby Miller. That's who it was. Bobby. Oh, Bobby. This is who it was. We're going to have to send them. Let's send them Joe Galagria or Galarga. I don't know how to pronounce the name. It's good that we're sending you away. And then we'll send them, who else? One of these third basemen. David Cho, no. Cutter Coffee gets it done. You know what? It's probably going to have to be Cutter Coffee. I apologize to anybody who likes Cutter Coffee. But that is it. Hunter Green, I feel really bad. We probably should have kept you on the team just because you've been here for a while, and maybe that's going to hurt some people's feelings and make them mad that we moved on from Hunter Green. So he's been here literally since the beginning, and we move him in the very final trade deadline. But hey, I'm trying to win a World freaking Series, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to win a World Series again. And I got to do what I got to do. And bringing in these 2 pitchers, I feel like, is going to help us out. I hope, at least. I really, really hope that this lineup is going to get it done. Okay, so I mentioned 3 trades. I think we need to make a move in the bullpen, too. I don't think Ors is going to get it done. So, Orsy, whatever his name is. So, we're going to have to make a move in the bullpen. We don't have the budget to really do anything crazy. But if there's a bullpen pitcher who is having a decent season and preferably not making too much money, then I will certainly be on the lookout for that. Camilo Doval would be awesome, but I think he just got traded. Yeah, did he get traded 3 straight years? That's crazy. I feel bad for Camilo. All right, so who's this guy? Davis Sharp. He's got a 2.39 ERA. He's got 23 saves this year. Okay, Davis Sharp. Not making a ton of money. We'd have to give up some more stuff, but Davis Sharp is looking like the guy. All right, let's talk about adding some other pieces in here. Would it have to be Rocco Rodriguez? You like that? I could send him, and then we could also give you Ed Nishi, but we can get some stuff back. Oh, yes, sir. I certainly like that. Certainly. Michael Burrows will get 2 bullpen arms, because why not? And then we'll get somebody else. Who else do we want? We can't get you, Trey Lipscomb. Who else could we get? Brian Rocchio, the veteran? Not really a veteran at this point. He could be an option. No, we can't get him. Okay. We'll move on. What about this guy, Armando Espino? He's a prospect. We could add him to the team. Then you know what? I think we might just do that. Because we could add a pitcher, but I don't really want any of these guys. Nah, let's add that left fielder. Might as well. Just because he's a top 50 prospect. So this is a big trade, and I think those are all of the moves that we need to make. We add 2 new bullpen arms, maybe. I don't know if they're going to make the team. At least one of them will. So we have Davis Sharp now, who's certainly going to be up here. Elder, Luzardo, Patino, and then they have Burrows. Do we want Zach Britton? Nah, Zach Britton's got to get out of here. I'm sorry, Zach. I'm sorry. But you got to go down to AAA. Maybe you get called back up at the deadline. Or at the deadline. At the September call-ups. But right now, we can't have you. I need to sign some people just for some bodies. Do I have enough money to even sign anybody? Who has... Does anybody have any moves? I don't know if anybody has any options left. So let's just go down here to the guys at the bottom. Steven Jennings. I'm sure you have some options. Not on that kind of contract. Are you kidding me? What are we talking about here? I can't afford. Okay, so I can't afford him. Why is he so expensive? What about Art McLeod? He's not going to want enough money, or not that much money. And Chris Elez, whatever. We just needed some bodies in AA. Let me just make sure that they're both in AA. No, Art McLeod's in AAA. No. Go down to AA. Know your role. Okay, so let's take a look at the new. I don't think we need to make any moves in the lineup. I think the lineup is fine. This lineup is perfectly fine. This is a championship lineup right here. Absolute championship lineup. Jonathan India needs to get back into the second base spot. But other than that, championship lineup. Perfect. Pitching rotation, I'm hoping, is now a championship pitching rotation. We add 2 new bullpen arms in Michael Burrows and Davis Sharp. We have Jesus Luzardo, who I feel confident in. Bryce Elder, who I kind of feel confident in. I think this is the championship team. This has got to be. I mean, this is the best team we could possibly put out. We've got to be a championship team. Let's see how the new team does. Michael Kopech is pitching first here on the 19th against the Marlins. Get some big W's. Make me feel good about the trades that we just made. There's the trade with the Dodgers. And there's the other trade, Kopech for Quinn Priester. Come on, make me feel good. Okay, so Luzardo got a win, actually. That's good. Ian Anderson got another loss. Are we have to move on from Ian Anderson? I mean, he's not really performing. We still got time. Victor Reyes gets traded. Okay, that's not confident. We're losing some games. I don't know what the problem is. Why are we losing games? Reese Hines is out for 1 to 2 months. That's not good. We're 62-44. The Cubs are a game back. The Cubs are a game back. What is the problem? What are we losing? It's got to be Ian Anderson, right? It's got to be Ian Anderson. It's got to be you. It has to be. I don't really know what else it could be. We can't make the move for Shane Bieber. That'd be crazy. We could make the move for Grayson Rodriguez, though. He's 10-4. They're interested in making this deal. They've got Edwin Diaz. That's cool. We don't really need anybody else. But we could get this catcher that's a top 50 prospect for just because. I would go after a guy like Shane Bieber, but he's just so expensive. We'd have to give up a lot. Let me try to make something crazy happen. So we have to give back $4 million. Who is making $4 million that we don't need? Amador is making 2.2. De La Cruz, Ronnie Mauricio. Nah, everybody that's making. Ooh, Drew Jones. I mean, we've got a guy in Jay Allen who basically does similar things to what Drew Jones does. Alex Kirilloff, we can't move on from anybody. I don't think we have enough. We just don't have the budget to work around that. So we can actually make this work, though. Is this a little bit of panic? Maybe. You could consider it that. But hey, I'm just trying to do my thing. You feel me? I'm just trying to win a World Series. And if I can win a World freaking Series, then it'll be all worth it. Can't get Heston Kierstad. It's okay. Didn't want him anyway. Joe Clark, 3-4, 3.46 ERA. We probably don't need anybody else. I'm just looking just because we have more value. Jackson Holiday. Ooh, no, he's valued very highly. I thought maybe. You never know. You never know. All right, you know what? Screw it. We'll just eat the rest of the value. Ian Anderson for Grayson Rodriguez. It had to be him. I hope that we didn't just screw ourselves. But Grayson Rodriguez comes into the lineup. Okay. Let's finish this out, see what happens. Okay, so we got 2 more wins. Patino and Sharp got some wins, but Bobby Miller got a loss. That kind of worries me. Today's the trade deadline. Kopech got a win. I think I've made enough moves. Like I said, I'm not going to move anybody in the lineup because this is a championship lineup. If it's not a championship lineup, then I don't know how it wouldn't be. But this is certainly a championship lineup. And this has got to be a championship pitching staff. With the starting rotation and the bullpen, I don't see how this is not championship caliber. So we're going to feel confident and head into we're going to pass the final trade deadline. We won the game against the Brewers, which is nice. We swept the Brewers, actually. We got to keep the Cubs off our back because they are dangerous. And Grayson Rodriguez actually pitches against the Mets, but we do play the Cubs, which we probably need to play because they are right with us. They are tied. So let's simulate these games against the Mets. We won 2 out of 3 against the Mets, and they jumped us because they swept whoever they played. So the Cubs now lead the division. We need to win these games against the Cubs. I am going to stop it right here, but these are some massive games. I'm probably going to play this game with Grayson Rodriguez just because he's one of our new pitchers that we get to see. But we need to win these games. It's us and the Cubs for the division. Us and the Cubs for the division. What a massive episode. We won the home run derby with Juan Soto, but then lost it because I hit restart and then didn't win it. But we know who the true home run derby winner was. Juan Soto wins the home run derby. We win the All-Star game thanks to Alek Thomas's 3-run home run. That gave us a big lead. So we really performed at the All-Star week. Then we go and make 4 trades at the deadline, all in the pitching staff and in the bullpen, to rework this rotation and to make it feel better. I hope it was worth it because the Cubs are right on our tail and they've passed us now. They're a game ahead of us, so it's going to be a wild final 2 episodes of the regular season. I hope you guys are buckled in and ready to go because another episode is coming out tomorrow. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on this rapid fire final season here in Cincinnati before we jump right into MLB The Show 23. I hope you guys are excited. If you enjoyed this episode, leave it a like. Let me know down in the comments if you enjoyed the trades, if you thought they were good, if you thought I ruined the team. Let me know. I'm curious. But that's going to do it for this episode. We got a massive one against the Cubs next episode. You do not want to miss it. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.